Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Now, just a disclaimer, I tried to do this reading last night, and for the life of me I could not connect, but I was told to just leave these cards out. So we are going to be tapping in today to see what message Spirit has for you guys. I haven't really looked over these cards at all since pulling them out last night. So let's see here. Alright, so we're going to start off with your oracle cards. So right here we have Know You Belong. Know You Belong. Be patient and follow the moon. Ooh, I'm hearing long game. Long game. There's some sort of justice, money, respect, something, even an apology, maybe. So I'm picking up on different. I'm definitely going to be picking up on different stories here for it to branch out that far. But there's something that you're owed here, and as much as people around you, or a specific person, or even an entity around you, like a system, an institution, or a company, is trying to make you feel like the underdog, or that they hold more power, you're going to watch things play out, and it's going to be revealed to you that you actually have a lot more leverage than you know. So clearly here that means that your spirit team is working behind the scenes to have something work out in your favor. No matter how big this institution is, or how much power this person this person has over you, I'm getting like a tiger waiting to pounce, right? Like kind of just stalking through. This might sound crazy, but stalking through, the tall grass. So you're going to be guided by your spirit guides this month to have something turn around for you. What you're going to see is I want to say bigness, right? Bigness is the only word that comes to mind, but I feel like I can phrase that better. You're going to see the prowess. That's a much better word. You're going to see and feel the prowess of your ancestors, because they're going to be able to get you out of a situation or give you some form of justice that almost seems impossible. Something that is impossible is about to show up in your reality. Holy shit, I gotta say it because I keep hearing it. You guys are going to be experiencing a miracle soon. You're going to be experiencing a miracle soon. Holy shit. Okay. Let's move on to your other oracle cards here. We have... let me see the card. My appreciation of it attracts its essence to me. Let's read this one. An extremely effective use of your creative workshop is to ponder the aspects you appreciate regarding your most important subjects. Utilizing the workshop in this way accomplishes everything required for deliberate creation. In your emotion of appreciation, you are allowing that which you desire to manifest into your life experiences. Oh, so that's what's driving this in for you. I get it. You must be somebody who recently became enlightened about something, or had a perspective change, or there's some major shift in your life internally that occurred, that is helping you to be more grateful and to look at things, to look at the glass half full instead of half empty. So literally, it's not that you're seeing life in rose-colored glasses, no, because you're not being delusional, but you're actively choosing to change the lens in which you experience your life. And that's what's drawing this in. That's what's helping your spirit guides actually work for you, because of the things that you are appreciating. You're not really focusing too much on what you don't have. I mean, obviously we all have things we're working towards, right? But this message is only going to resonate for somebody who has flipped the script in terms of how they interact with their external world internally. So, right, okay, as above, so below. So that's exactly what it is. Your internal world is about to manifest, and it's about to be a part of your actual experience, because they say your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. So you being in a space of gratitude instead of lack, that inner shift is going to bring about this miracle. It's going to help your spirit guides bring this miracle about for you. Now, I'm definitely getting that it's different for everybody. You may need a new job. You may need a new home. You may need to get out of a specific situation when it comes to things like court. There's just something here that's going to happen for you in a big way, where it's just like, there's no denying that you had help from the other side for this. But you're also contributing it to it because of your ability to be more grateful and to shift your perspective of and appreciate your life a lot more. Okay. Your next oracle card says, my creative workshop process works for me. Okay. It says, if you will if you will use your time with an intention to collect data that you may bring into your creative workshop, you will find every day to be one of fun. If you will use your time with an intention to collect data that you may bring into your creative shop, you will find every day to be one of fun. You must be somebody who's trying to get your ducks in a row, to get your shit together, whether it's a paper trail of something, or whether it's putting in necessary applications, or doing the necessary research, or you're somebody who has a certain goal, and whatever your goal is, it is to get yourself out of a situation that may feel like it's a little bigger than you, or that you don't have too much control over. Okay, so it's stagnancy. There's something that you feel blocked from, whether it's job opportunities, moving, a court case. There's somewhere where you feel like something is bigger than you, and it's difficult for you to do it on your own, but you're still putting in the steps to at least, you're putting in steps to at least try to get to that place. And the way that this is connected to the other cards that I just read right now is that this is the push that your ancestors or your spirit guides need. So you just have to take a few steps forward so that your ancestors can be the gust behind the scenes of shit, maybe the hurricane behind the scenes that changes things for you. So this manifestation isn't coming in just because you willed it, just because you thought about it. You're looking at life differently, and you're putting in the action to actually give your ancestors the leverage to literally shift this entire thing for you, to give you your justice, give you what you need. You are worthy. The tabby cat. See, there your spirit guides are behind you. This is you in the matrix. This is you trying to figure your shit out. This is you hoping that you get out of this situation the best way that you can. And these are your spirit guides telling you, don't even worry about that. Put in the work. We got you. Put in your end of the bargain. And trust me, watch this space. Watch how we flip the situation for you. Watch how we take care of you. We got you. I'm picking up on a Horus here, I guess because of the Ankh, but the Ankh didn't make me think of Horus. It was the wings. That might be significant for somebody. I'm not going to look it up right now, but I feel like that is a connection. When you have the time, look up Horus and I guess the significance of wings. I don't know why that's coming up so strongly. Interesting. There are a lot of you that may have connections to I think they're called Kemites. Ancient Egyptians, basically. Interesting. Okay, let's move on to your tarot. Give me a second. I gotta tap into the tarot. Oh, okay. I'm gonna take that since it flipped out like that. I gotta tap into your cards real quick. Give me a second. For a lot of you, this is a work/money situation. There's something having to do with money here, but that's just my initial feeling. You're coming out on top. You're coming out on top of something. And honestly, you're arming yourself with knowledge. Financial knowledge, legal knowledge, maybe even going to school. There's some type of knowledge that you are actively seeking and gaining that is incredibly important, because it's the spark that gets this whole thing going. All right, hold on now. Let me tap in. I'm getting very heavy Leo, Virgo, and Earth energy. You don't have to be those signs, but obviously that's just a confirmation if you are. Now, you're somebody who has literally just gone through a phase of introspection and isolation, and with the knowledge that you gain and the wisdom that you have now, you see your reality differently. And if this hasn't happened, it's gonna happen, but you see your reality differently, and you see that you're not actually as stuck as it feels, and you're not a prisoner to your environment. And because of that, that's giving you the energy that you need, the drive, the motivation that you need to actually put in the work and put in some steps here, whether it's gathering evidence, whether it's researching, investigating, whether it's going back to school to, further your life, to get out of whatever situation you have, whether it's going through some systems or reaching out to or gaining resources to move out of a place. I don't know. It's so different for everybody. So just apply it, apply it as it resonates to you. But what you're experiencing right now, there we go. You're experiencing a separation. And yes, it may be from people or a person, but you're experiencing a separation right now that you couldn't see your way out of before. And with this separation, because this is something that you're either currently going through or you're going to be going through soon, it's almost like the veil has been taken off. You're getting out of your head and you're deciding to push through no matter what your reality looks like right now, because you're being driven and motivated by this perspective shift that you have. You're actually going to see your spirit guides working for you on a daily basis. There's certain things that you're going to see where it's like, wow, that came together. That came together, quite interestingly. You won't be able to deny that your spirit team is actually working hard for you. So this is something that you're going to see and feel in real time. And in fact, that's what's going to give you the confidence to keep pushing, even when things feel like they're not going perfectly, even when you feel like you have a bad day or you're drained, or let's just say, it just gets too hard. Your ancestors are going to show up in certain ways, however it is that they communicate with you, and it's going to reinforce that confidence that fuck the bullshit, I'm going to push through. Because you're somebody who knows that if you push enough and hard enough, you're gonna bust through that wall that you feel like is in front of you right now. And people, things are revealing themselves to you too. So even though you're seeking information or trying to gather evidence, whatever practical thing that you're doing right now, research or trying to get back into school, whatever practical thing you're doing right now to try to get yourself out of your situation, there's also information that's going to be revealed to you, whether it's people are going to reveal their asses or drop their mask. You're going to see a crack within an institution or something. You're going to gain some sort of knowledge in terms of like how to maneuver a situation the best way possible. There's just going to be information revealed to you that your spirit guides are going to be responsible for. And what this is going to do is that it's not going to slow you down mentally. So you're somebody who's actually going to be able to keep your wits about you because of the fact that you're going to be privy to things, or information is going to reveal itself that's going to help you get through the situation better or more smoothly. I'm getting here heavily for a lot of you. It does have to do with work though, a career. So things like going back to school, trying to get a promotion, a raise, or just finding a job in general. I am hearing that for a lot of you, but it's not all of you, because I am picking up on multiple different avenues here. Now the separation from, I'm hearing you could be just separating from the matrix completely. Wow, okay. But the separation here, it's gonna be bittersweet for you, just because as your life is shifting for you, there's also a part of yourself that you're letting go. So you might even have to, after you get past this and you push through the situation, there is going to be a part of you that you still have to grieve. But you're somebody who's looking at life through gratitude now. So you're not going to grieve in a way where it's like sad, but it's almost like, you know how at a funeral, you know, with the casket and the service and the eulogy, it's, you know, it's very, very heartbreaking and sad. But the point of the repast is so that we can also grieve in a celebratory way in terms of celebrating somebody's life. Yeah, they're no longer here, but that old version of yourself led you to this this shift in your reality. So it's almost like it's going to be bittersweet because you do have to grieve an old part of yourself. It's almost like a part of yourself is dying, but you're also going to be very grateful because of the lessons that you've learned and the emotional, spiritual, and mental muscle that you were able to build due to this past version of yourself. So you're looking at yourself in totality instead of separating yourself between you know, the good and the bad, or the higher vibrational versus the lower vibrational. You're appreciating the totality of who you are as well. Awesome. You're going to be somebody who's going to be able to, yeah. Wow. Your story is going to be so important because I'm hearing that you have a testimony of all testimonies. Like, your testimony is going to be so admirable and so hard to undermine or diminish because the proof is in the pudding. I'm talking to somebody who's doing the work or has done the work internally. Like, you're doing the work. Okay? And no wonder this is giving your spirit guides the leverage and honestly the power to bring miracles into your life. That is so beautiful. That is amazing. I don't know why this is coming to my mind right now, but I'm wondering why I wasn't able to tap into this yesterday. Why I had to let this marinate. Like, why I had to leave. I pulled these cards. I could not tap in for the life of me. I could barely speak because when I started recording, I felt lost. Like, I felt like things were on the tip of my tongue, or like, it's almost like in my mind I could kind of, I had the concept, but I had to like a floating balloon, I had to kind of bring it down, and it was like I couldn't quite grab onto the balloon kind of thing. That's just an analogy. It was just floating away. Like, the downloads I was getting was just floating away. And today, right now, is just like, I'm so connected. I'm so tapped into the spread. And there's absolutely no doubt, and I'm so sure about what the message is. So, okay. So maybe this is also the shift that is also helping you, is that your confidence is unshakable now. You're unstoppable. Like, you are unstoppable now because of your confidence, because of how grounded you are, and because you know what you know, and nobody can shake that. Nobody can come in your ear and tell you some other shit and change your mind. No. You are very sure about what your reality is, who you are, and what you're meant to do. Wow. Okay. I think I'm actually going to end the reading there. Yeah, I'm going to end the reading there because I'm not really being called to pull any more cards. One last message for you. You're going to realize that people in your life were purposely causing friction or purposely trying to agitate you to, how can I say, like to make you feel ungrounded, to make you question yourself, and for you to not actually realize your own power. They wanted to keep you small so you wouldn't see yourself the way that they see you. People are threatened by your light because of how naturally you shine, how bright you naturally shine. But that shit is in the past. That shit is for the birds. That shit is over. Look at this tower. This big ass man came in and said, "Wah, we shaking everything up." Nah, fuck all of that. We're shaking everything up. Wow, collective. If you were in a connection and this was a connection that felt, let's say you had a soul tie to this person, it was just a very deep connection or a higher level connection, the reason why you guys had to separate is because you and this person don't have the same vision, and you guys aren't actually cut from the same cloth. So this person couldn't come with you on this journey because they would still be like these people here in this spread. Oops, sorry. They would still be like the people in this spread here who would just try to diminish you and bring you down so that you wouldn't see yourself for the star that you are. So some of you are questioning, like, damn, why did that have to happen? Why did this relationship have to end? Why did Spirit take this person out of my life? It's because they're not meant to come with you on your journey. They're not. In fact, this person would weigh you down. You guys just don't see life the same way. You don't. And if you were to take this person on your journey with you, you wouldn't get to the place where you're supposed to be. No matter how much you push, no matter how much you try, this person is dead weight. This person is dead weight. You don't see it, or maybe you didn't see it, but Spirit had to get that person the fuck up out of here ASAP. Because they saw it, they knew what it was, and they're, it's like at some point you'll understand and you'll see it for what it is. But right now, this person gotta fucking go. Somebody's spirit team means business. Like, they are not playing. Somebody gotta fucking go. And it's not you. You're continuing forward. You're moving along. I said I was going to end the reading, and here I am pulling more cards. This person was trying to control your perspective and your mind on the connection that you had with them. But really and truly, this person was trying to do that because they couldn't handle you where you were at. So they felt that they had to control your perspective and your mindset in this relationship. It obviously didn't work. This relationship or connection. And this person had you in your head one time. This is a gaslighter. This is somebody who tried to gaslight the fuck out of you, and spirit gave them the boot. And was like, no. Where you're going is way too important for this person to be fucking with your mind. They had to go. I'm hearing toodle-doo. Toodle-doo. Yeah. They created distance between you and this person. Alright, I am going to end it there. I am going to end it there now. So thank you so much for joining me on my channel. And thank you for choosing me as your reader. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next one.